Hello, and welcome to another edition of Bob's KGS series. Let's see if we can get a game. This is technically game 5. However, I was having... Oh, okay. We got a game already. Game 4, apparently hold on. Hi, good luck. Game 4, I'm recording on Twitch TV. And they had some kind of bug, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload it onto YouTube because of that. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. Like I've said before, because he has this pincer stone here, I generally like this particular move right here. You know, I don't see any problem with this. And if he's pushing me from behind, that's fine. Even still, I think he's going to force me to pincer him. And, yeah, there's no reason not to now. I mean, with this pincer, if he jumps up, this is just... Maybe I should have just kept letting him extend, but I really didn't like it. He's being really super, what's the word for it? Hyper. He's just being hyper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick this stone. I still have the corner invasion, and I'm just going to, if I jump up, he has a lot of room, but this wall gets used if he has that room. If I jump up this way, that's not perfect shape. This isn't perfect shape either, but the wall is strong enough where I think it should be fine. So this is what I'm going to do. Now, one thing is he's been playing wicked fast, just bam, 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 bam. And a lot of times you're going to want to go and play the same speed as him, but the best thing to do is just calm down and say to yourself, you know what? He can play whatever speed he wants. His moves are his, and I'm going to play my moves. Let's see. I can jump out like this. I mean, these stones really, they're not harassing anything. There's this thing right here. But I think what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Atari here. And then fix this shape point here. Should I fix this shape point? Because he can bulge out. He gets the, you know, the deal-em-a-bobber, whatever you call it. Oh, I should fix this shape point, I think, because it opens up a cut point. Then I can push in here and cut. I could push in and cut directly, but then once he does this, he's got this weird deal going on here. But if I push him, then he gets to jump. Something like this. I could do this. I don't like that. My favorite move is this. But that's saying that this group is just wicked strong. It's like, okay, I can just take care of anything. And I'm not sure if this group is... I mean, once I Hane here, I've still got this cut point. So if I just keep myself strong, I think he's going to come out and be weak. Because, I mean, this cut is nice. It's going to settle these stones, which I'm going to do right now. And let me see. I can do this. I could do this. I could do this. This is all reading. All of this is just rampant overplay by white. You'll find that with a lot of two-dons. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that he gets these Ataris in. So you know what? I'm going to settle these stones. Okay? These are settled. Now he could turn if he likes. Now that's just kind of weird. I mean, now he can get in here, but if I push in, I'm thinking about clamping here. I'm not sure if that's going to make his corner stronger or what. Kind of like this idea. Once I clamp here and then pull back, no, just descend. I really don't like this type of player. I mean, he's got this just string of stones here. It's just very frustrating that he's just making it hard for no reason. Like, if he had a purpose by what he was doing, other than making some kind of complicated, weird fight that doesn't mean anything, I would be more respectful of it. But the problem is you have to be respectful of your opponents. And you can cause a lot of troubles for yourself if you're not respectful of your opponents. I've done it in the past. I just have to take stock here. These stones do not have an eye. These stones do not have, well, they have potential for eyes in the corner, at least one eye in the corner. So that's good. And these stones are absolutely alive. They're a thick group. So I don't want to play something like this because that's forcing him towards my weak stones. And these stones are the ones that are the most important. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Hane this. Yeah, let's do that. I want to see what he wants to do with this stone, because it's an eye stealing move. Now I don't want him to get connected, so I'm going to keep them separated, but now he's going to be forced to lean against these stones. Just keep this separated. See what he wants to do in this area. Okay. Okay. You can have this stone. It's not extremely important. When I pull back here, now I'm threatening to push in this way. Okay, so he gets to connect. So the question is, where am I strong? Where am I weak? Can I do this? No, I can't. But this is kind of a cutting stone, so before I mess with anything else, I'm going to come after it. Let's see if I do this. Can't do that. Just get these forcing moves in. And now jump out or Hane. That connect, that's Sente, but he may bamboo and kind of try to go like this. Try to connect over this way. Now here's the thing about this guy. I think he's going to try and attack me like really heavy, even still. These pushes are actually really good for him. And that is not Sente. He can have this Hane. Yep, he's going to try for a double Hane, of course. Let's see. If I do this, he does that. He's going to Atari here. See about this cut. Put it here. See about coming in this direction. I'm not so worried about territory, although I really feel I'm behind. I'm playing too fast. This kind of play, it does get to me. It gets to me quite a bit. This is ridiculously slow, so I don't have to worry about it. I could play this, I could play this. I think I'm going to do this. If he wants to Hane on the outside, then I get a nice position. And Hane on the inside. Let's do this. And this. White is leading in terms of territory. But the key is to just play a calm game. Just play a calm game. Wait for mistakes. Like I think that was a mistake. And he may be able to connect up these stones, but even if he does, this has liberty shortages. I've got a cut point here, so I just gained a lot of territory here. This becomes thick. I start to get leaning attachments like this and this to see if I can come into the center, or maybe I want to take this base. No reason to take the base. Yeah, this is something I don't mind at all. Yeah, it gets to come through. Actually, it is something I mind. Okay. I'm not sure what it is about this type of player that just really gets to me. I don't know if I would even be able to tell you what it is. These three stones have become really light because, well, they've become light. Why am I making them heavy? Great question. He can peep here. Oh, he's just going to surround me. But the thing is, The thing is, he can live just by playing this. Yep, and now I have to worry about living. This is really reckless. Wait a minute. He's not alive here until he plays another move, right? Okay, so these guys are getting out. Oh yeah, that's a snapback. I was trying to read stuff, which that's always a problem when I'm playing. Okay. Thing is, it's time to play something in the corner here. Yep, this. I think I have enough liberties. And if I do, then he's dead. Let's see. That's still good. I think I have enough liberties here. I could be wrong. Could totally be wrong. We'll see. We will see. I've got something like 2 or 3 here. Let's see. Throw in this. 1, 2. I've still got 3 there. Okay. Throw in. Is that misclick? I don't think that was a misclick. I don't think that was a misclick. I don't do undos for any other reason than misclick. 1, 2, 3. So I'm trying to count my liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 liberties. 1, 2, 3. Aha! He says, yep, you're alive. So all I have to do is live here too, and then I win the game. Which means he's going to want to try to kill me here. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Anytime your opponent wants to live somewhere, to try and kill them. I mean, trying to kill people in normal real life is not a good thing. Oops, that was kind of a misclick. I was thinking about going here or here. But I think that either way I'm fine. He's probably going to get these 2 stones. Push. Push. Up. Turn. Just hope to live. I think I have enough to live here. Okay, so now he's going to do that. Let's see. He's got enough to live there. But let's just think about territory. He's got this. He's got this. He's got this little area. That's pretty much it. So my killing this is big enough. It gets to the point where, you know, I'm pretty fine with what's happened. Now, he does have this little area as well. But I think this move is the best shape. Because I don't want him connecting up. I mean, I at least want this to have to live, you know, as is. Because that's going to give me forcing moves to think about, you know, if he forces me this way. Lots of things to think about here. He wants this, you know, kind of Aji thing. He wants to work with this. I don't know why I do so badly against people that hop around so much. They just want everything, and I think it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I start saying, I don't know, it just makes me not really want to play the game as much, which you should really almost never feel like that, if ever. Otherwise you shouldn't be playing the game. But it does that for me. Trying to reduce my eye space. Trying to make sure I don't get a free eye there. So let's take these Sente moves. This is going to help me to work on an eye in this direction with these stones. And I was thinking to myself, I was wondering if this and this kill. And I don't think that it does. But either way, this is probably the move right here. If I go here, then he can either descend with R18 or he can attach. I don't think the attachment is good, but the descent gives him some eye space here. Now I can kill him, so he's got to do something. And now I think what I'll do is this, which will give me one more eye for this group. And another thing about this style of play, it reduces everything in the board to either a problem of territory or life and death. Like, either I'm going to take territory or you're going to kill me. And I don't know, I just don't like that particular style. Oh yeah, this is a way to get an eye too, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm really just kind of looking for big moves now. This is pretty big, and I think it's Sente. Which, does that make this big in Sente? This is not Sente. This is Sente, but I think this is Sente and also bigger. So let's do that. I mean, you can still poke here, but It's not going to be a problem for me. This game is entirely too fast, in my opinion. It's I'm kind of not liking the quality of it, but you know, what can you do, kind of a thing. So now let's go back and really make sure that he's dead here. This is the weakest point. Okay, let's see. If he pokes here, and I do this, and he gets an Atari there, and he saves those stones. So I do this, he does this. I connect. He comes through here. I connect. He Ataris this stone. Oh, and I can counter Atari. So he can take one stone in Gote. And the one thing that you can use to your advantage with people like, you know, this type particular style is they will often do that. Oh, you know what? No, he gets to take one stone in Sente. Or at least, you know, I get to make a Ko. And he's going to fight the Ko. He does have local threats. 2 stones or 1 stone? The 2 stones are in Ko. The 1 stone is absolute. So I'm going to back off. And then we can leave the Ko for later. If he wants to take this, he wants to give up this Ko, or to win the Ko, he's got to just take Gote somewhere. This is pretty big. I didn't realize he had that full jump. Well, let's just Atari this first. And the good thing about this is actually not so much Gote. Yeah, it is Gote. Because when he pulls back, it's semi-sente because it's Gote for me to take this stone. So, you know, I did have to take the stone. This is definitely Gote. Because no matter what, I'm still alive with this whole huge string of stones. I've been having this whole thing where I get these strings of stones in my game. Lately, just not really sure why or where it's coming from. That's just how it is. So I've got this territory, this territory. I've got this big group of stones. He's got this territory. So let's compare. This is bigger than this, I believe. Yes, pretty sure it is. This is about as big as this. Yeah, so I think I'm winning the game. We just have to kind of go through some Yose moves. This is pretty big. This wasn't all that big in my opinion. I think this Ko is becoming the biggest thing on the board. The most points, because there's these little Hane things here. He's going after just points. Let's see. If he pokes, yeah. This is actually all Dame. This is not worth anything. It is, you know, Sente, so it's, you know, potent stuff. I do have to answer him, and I will answer him all day long. It'd be kind of sad if we get to the end of the game and the whole game I was actually dead, and I just kept playing. I was dead, but I kept playing. That would be, oh, more than a little embarrassing. But you know, being embarrassed is a good thing. Okay, Gote. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so, and he got the ko. He did get the ko. I guess the biggest piece of advice I can give, and this, you know, again, from failing at this so many different times, don't panic. He's going to do weird things. He's going to do crazy things. He's going to start just fights that are just ridiculous. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because, let's see, if I do this, I've got 1, 2, 3 liberties left. Isn't it fun when you're trying to reduce your own liberties? And then I go 1, and that does he has to capture it. 1, 2, and I'm good. Okay. So I'm going to force him there, and then take this Gote. This feels Gote to me. So let's see, do we have anything left in terms of points? This is already done. Okay, so let's just capture him. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. 24 stones. I don't know if that's I mean, that's the total from the game, but I don't know how many other stones I captured. That was quite a few. Make him protect. Come back here. Ooh. He does get an extra point here. Missed it. And take this. And I think it's the end of the game. So, quality from this was not quite as good. And I can't blame that on my opponent. I can try. I can try to. Oh, and he's ahead. Dang, I lost by 9 points with killing this huge group. I don't even know if I'm qualified to review this game. Let's just go back and learn together. Thanks for playing. Good game. See you later. Oh, that's right. I played that guy a free game the other day. Okay, so this, I don't think, I mean, it's not like it's going to be a horrible move, but I don't think it's a great move. He's just pushing from behind right off the bat, but I really think this is just the way to go. Or this, because once he wedges like this, and I get this, I'm doing really well in terms of a framework. And yeah, he can back off, so he's reduced the influence on this area, but I still kind of like it for black. I'm not gonna lie. This type of thing, just reducing this or preventing him from getting a Shamari to go with his stones is fine. I think these stones are going to be really strong, so I don't have to worry about them too much. So I think this pincer was premature. And then he gets the pincer here, and it's like, if I do something like this, then, you know, this is just not really looking good for black. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should have pincered a little bit further away. Almost treating this, I mean, if it runs out, it's not hurting anything. Yeah, I think I like this a lot better. Because the thing about this is, now a counter pincer isn't threatening to link up. So I can do something like this. I can just lean on this stone. He'll be able to probably get out, but even if he does, I'm just getting a lot of strength here. That's a misclick. And then I can cut. So no matter what he does, now I gotta be careful though. Something like this, or even bulging here. He can't do this right now because he doesn't have enough liberties, but different cut points, things like that, just have to worry about. Let's see. So that was the first mistake. Pincering too tightly, I think, because he's far enough away from the thickness where I'm not actually severely attacking him. And then really I should just do this, because let's say he runs out. Okay, where is he going? What is he doing? He can do all this. This is extremely vulgar, and he's still sealed in. See, he doesn't have anywhere to go, and these stones are fine, so everything's connected up mostly. So I mean, and he's probably going to be able to live back here. There's just too many forcing moves, and you know, he can play stuff like this, and you know, come after me. But yeah, that was the first mistake, or second. This was probably a mistake as well. I should really be thinking about attacking him. I don't have to worry about this because my shape is good. Even if he can bulge out and cut this, I mean, let's say that I have to, for some reason, sacrifice these 4 stones. Still, I have a position over here. In this particular case, that's not going to be very good. But let's say this. I mean, what's he going to do? Run out? Now I get this, plus a weak group to fight with this group right here. These are going to die. I just don't see them being able to do much. Maybe I won't be able to do much. Stuff like this can happen. It gets wicked complicated. That's what these guys do. They start fights. This, in my opinion, isn't really a great fight to be starting. The reason I didn't play here is because this is semi-sente, and then this cuts, and I'm just toasted. He's got this out. This is weak now. God, I gotta ask somebody about this, because you know, I really didn't play very well, and at the end of these types of games, I just don't know why. What it is that ended up making me lose the game. And it's always something that has to do with a fight that I should have seen or something like that. That's probably, I mean, if you guys are good at fighting or all these battles, this was bad, I think, but I don't know what I could have done. Probably this, just make shape. And now he's pushing me from behind, which he was doing in the game, but also my shape is good, which means I can come in and reduce. This wall doesn't end up affecting very much. Maybe that was a better way of doing it, because I didn't like the position I was getting here. Even with this, now you can double Hane, come around. Maybe this was a better way, because I've already got this here, so this wall isn't big. And he can't really cut up these stones. He does have a place to run to, but I'm starting to build around this stone. Things are messy, though. I don't like messy positions. And here he's definitely leading. He's leading the game. So the fact that he decided to start this weird fight like this, I mean, just letting me come in and grab these 3 stones and then trying to save them, this might have been a better way of doing it. Let's see. Maybe not. Either way, it looks like I'm not strong enough to Hane that. Let me see. What's another way of doing it, maybe? There's not really another way of doing it. What about this? Yeah, that doesn't work. Maybe I just really can't disconnect him in good shape here. And if I can't, then I'm actually seriously in trouble. But the good thing is, he let me kill him. I mean, the one thing he could do here is just cut this. And then what? What am I going to do here? This? These stones are still really in trouble. He was trying for too much, and that's why he ended up losing in that area, but he was still ahead over the entire board. So after this, which was kind of lucky on my part, really I'm just not very happy with the quality of this game overall. I think he should throw in here, and if he does, he's taken away 1 liberty. Let's see. I'm not going to answer this because it's a co. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the game is over. Yeah, if he threw in, then the game would be over here. Because 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, that doesn't count, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, that doesn't count, and Atari. And I'll take these. Okay, so he has to go to the co here, but where's my threat? And even if I have a threat, this co is going to be a couple of steps, because I'm going to have to play this and this. Actually, here it would be done. So I think it's a 2-step co. Anyway, I think I'll finish the review there. I don't think that there was anything interesting. Everything else was kind of Yose. Maybe there was something I could have done with the corner. Let's say, you know I can't block this direction. And I knew that these stones were surrounded and bad. It's just, I don't know, I go off my head. It's crazy. Let's see, if I would have done this, I do have enough room to live, and this would have, I think, won me the game, because now I have enough points over here. There's no real way for him to kill me. I've got eye space here. Yep, this would have done it. So I live in Gote here, and then this happens, And at this point, with these two stones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's my 10 points right there, plus the reduction I'll get over here. That's the game-losing move, was this little misclick right here. So I guess I was even then still in the game, still going. But yeah. You know, I think I'm going to play another game directly after this. I'll ask my wife, because, you know, she lets me do this. She's really nice to do that. But I'm just not really satisfied. Still going to post this. I hope the same bug that was happening earlier isn't happening, and I hope that I'm able to resolve the other one, because I did like my other game, the one that I can't show you. So we'll see about that. And I think I'm just going to close off the stream now. You guys have a good day. I hope you learned something. Feedback is appreciated. Thank you very much. Oops. That's an announcement.